Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back with another album share today. For this one, I'm going to be showing you January 2006 to June 2006. And so we open it up and you come right into the album. This is the first layout. And I'm still doing a lot of journaling. These pictures were taken in January and these two were in February. And these were just a couple events that were going on. Let's see, so on January 20th, 2006, we went down to Primary Children's for a checkup, a spina bifida clinic checkup. Mark and I went to go see the Chronicles of Narnia, so I put that in here, and this was on our anniversary. That was our little date that we did. And then Jonas or Mark made this sign for me because Jonas did something bad. I don't remember what when I was scrapbooking this. So I was upset with him. Mark made this little card and had Jonas give it to me. It was very cute. So yeah, I had to scrapbook that. Okay, so this is January. And here's Jonas just playing in his room and crawling. And I love this picture because you can see one of his socks is off of his feet and his other one is starting to come off. So yeah, so that was funny. So he was 15 months old when he started crawling forward. And this is at Mark's parents' house in February. He was playing with Grandma's train. And back then we would call her Oma. Because my husband's sister went to Germany on her mission, and so her kids called their mom Oma. We've now since dropped that because, I mean, it didn't really make sense that we were calling them Oma because my kids, and my husband even don't know German. And then I'm 4 months pregnant in this picture with my second son. And this is back at our house, game time. I used some Creative Memories stickers for the title. And this is just them playing, playing a game. I don't know what game it was. Okay, so here's another page. I had this little tub that I used for a photo session for like a class assignment, and this rug. And so Jonas was playing in the tub before I went and used it. And then this is what I used the tub for. So these are 3 different pictures, but this one I completely changed the background, like I changed the color on it. I don't know if you can tell, but this is darker, and then this one is like a tannish color. So this was the final image that I turned in. It's a boy. So this was my first sonogram. I had it 8 weeks and 3 days. And then this was on, let's see if it has a date. It says 3/16/2006. I was 19 weeks along and we found out that it's a boy. So that was fun. I think this was the umbilical cord. That's the journaling I have there. And then this was April 27th. So this was the last ultrasound I had before we moved to Idaho Falls. So that's the last one I had up in where we went to school. I had at least 5 ultrasounds during this pregnancy to make sure everything was okay with the baby, because since everything, went wrong with Jonas, we wanted to make sure that everything was okay. So this one, I think all of these are from the same day. So it's just this one that was from a different day. So this was us decorating our the new babies little, we did these blocks for their names, and so we were going to hang them up in the new apartment. And the name we decided on was Brennan Gray, and the colors we were going to use were gray and green. So Mark is just painting some colors there. And I did a photo shoot of me and Jonas. I think we did a pregnancy photo shoot. I don't remember. I don't know if I have more pictures from that photo shoot in here. But this is one of the pictures from that. So, okay, there's a lot of journaling here. So this is Wednesday, March 29th, 2006. When we went to the Spina Bifida clinic in January, the urologist wanted to schedule a surgery for Jonas to see if they could fix his bladder reflux, because that's a problem that kids with spina bifida has. His bladder doesn't work like a normal bladder just because of where his cyst was and everything. So he has had reflux since he was first born, and he takes medicine every night before bed to make sure he doesn't get infections and things like that. So I'll just read the journaling for you. So that's basically what I said there. We weren't too excited about Jonas having to go through another surgery, but if it could help him, of course we wanted to try it. We scheduled it for March 30th, which was spring break, so we didn't have to miss any school. Mark's mom wanted to be there for support, which we both appreciated. We met her in Salt Lake at the hotel. Jonas was, of course, happy to see Grandma. We went out to eat and enjoyed each other's company for a bit, then went to bed. Jonas's surgery was scheduled for 11 a.m., and in parentheses I wrote, I think, so he couldn't eat anything after midnight. I think he could only drink water. The poor kid. We woke up and headed over to the children's hospital to get all checked in. We waited for a long time. It was hard keeping him entertained. Finally, a nurse came and had us change him into a hospital gown, and she gave him a shot to make him a little sleepy. The worst thing was it didn't put him to sleep, so he had to watch us walk away. So that was before surgery, and then this is after surgery. So after surgery, continued, it broke my heart to hear him cry as the nurse took him back. The surgery took a few hours, so we went to eat and tried to occupy the time. I waited in the waiting room. I think Mark was with his mom at the hotel or somewhere. The doctor came and told me it all went well and that he's still sleeping. It was about 30 minutes at least before I could go back and see him. We could only go one at a time. He woke up while I was there. His cry was so sad and sounded like it really hurt. I had the nurse get him some juice and I got to hold him. He was moved to a different room so more than one could go in. We thought he'd stay overnight, but they discharged him at about 5 or 6. And this was a few hours after surgery, and he was just up and crawling around like nothing had even happened. So yeah, so we went back to the hotel and played and watched TV. And Jonas wanted to go with Grandma to her hotel room because I guess she got a different hotel room than us. I didn't remember that part. It amazed us all how well Jonas got around when we got back to the hotel. He was crawling around and exploring as if nothing had happened. Kids are amazing. We drove back to Rexburg on Friday, March 31st after visiting the temple. So we went to the temple and walked around in the visitor center. And this is us before we left. This was a picture of me. I think that was the day before, like when we first got there. And then, so these were just some pictures taken after the surgery. And then I think this was before we left, right before we left. Mark's mom took some pictures of us at the temple. Photo op. So this was one of our friends and their daughter who was, I think in these pictures she's 6 months old. So Jonas was a year older than her. Maybe a year and a half. I don't remember how much older. Probably just a year. But I took these pictures of them and then edited them. And then Jonas was there too, and so we took a couple pictures of him just for fun. A mommy in waiting. So I took or Mark took some of these photos of me. I was going to do a pregnancy session for my class, and I got the idea from the internet to use a rose, and so I was just kind of practicing and trying to see how it would look best to do those. Happy Easter! So this is Easter Sunday, and it looks like I cut out these ovals in to symbolize that it was Easter, I guess. Mommy and Daddy got Easter baskets too, and this is Jonas looking at his Easter basket after we got home from church. Then graduation. So this was April 29th, which was my birthday. My mom flew in and was able to be there for our graduation. And yeah, so technically I wasn't actually graduated at this time because I needed to do an internship. So I just walked, and so I didn't get my diploma, I don't think, or something like that. I don't know why. My sister was there too because she was going to BYUI as well. So I don't know why she wasn't in any of these pictures, but this was just us before the ceremony, and I believe this was after the ceremony, and this was before. So Mark got a bachelor's degree and I got an associate's degree, so that's why we're wearing different colors. He's blue or black and I'm blue. And this is where I am missing. So I saved the commencement, like the program, and I think one of my kids was going through it or looking at the this album and pulled it out because I like to have it so that you can pull things out if you want to look through them, but when you have kids, like, it's not always the greatest thing because they pull them out. So this is my graduation name card, my name, and then my major was photography, College of Performing and Visual Arts, in the name of the building that I took some classes at, which I didn't really take a lot of classes there. And the time I graduated was 11 a.m. on April 29th. So these were the instructions for us while we were graduating. We had to line up at 7:45, and our families needed to be in their seats by 8:30, and then commencement started at 9. So, and then this is Mark, my husband's card. He graduated from, or his major was University Studies, College of General Studies, and a lot of his classes were in the Taylor building, I guess. I don't know why it would say, because the Taylor building was like where the chapel was, so I don't know why. That was kind of weird. And his, like, what was this? His graduation was the night before mine, which is weird. I guess I do remember that, like, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, okay, so this is my mom. She stayed with us in our apartment. This is our new apartment in Idaho Falls. And so we just kind of took a couple of pictures. And this is a 2-page spread. So this says Happy Mother's Day. So this is May 13th, which was a couple weeks after we moved into our new place. Mark gave me this. Oh, you can't even see. Sorry. Mark gave me this willow tree figurine of a pregnant mother. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what it is. Sorry about the glare, you guys. But it's a pregnant mother, and it was called Cherish. And then this was the second page. Mark made smoothies and pancakes, I think. So this was before I got dressed and everything. Oh, this must have been the actual Mother's Day. He wanted me to open one present on the day before Mother's Day, and then this was the actual Mother's Day. So he wanted me to open it right away, and I think maybe he gave me this shirt for Mother's Day. I don't really remember. Sorry, my memory's not very good. It was a good Mother's Day. I opened my second gift in the morning. Don't I look so cute with my messy hair and shirt? I guess that's supposed to go there. Now here I look much better. I'm holding the flower I got at church and my Mother's Day dinner, raspberry pancakes. Oh, so that was dinner. So, and then I got a flower from church. My cute little boys. And then this was a little girl that lived upstairs from us. And she absolutely loved Jonas. Like, she would come over and play with us all the time. I think she was like 12. Yeah, she was 11 or 12, and she would just always come over. Like, it didn't matter what time of day. Like, sometimes on Saturdays, she would come over at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and we're just like, we're still not like ready for the day. Like, it was cute. And he just loved her. She would always beg us to let her babysit Jonas, and we were just kind of like, I don't think so. But we liked having her come and play. And this was her friend. Oh, no, wait, this was her sister. So this is her sister. She would come over a little bit. She was about 6 years old, but Jonas loved her too. They would color and play with bubbles. So, Cutie Quentin. Jonas's middle name is Quentin, so I love this picture. He looks so cute and innocent. This is one of my favorite pictures of him. And then here he is playing with his cell phone. Big Helper. I think I used a stencil for this. So that's the title. And he's just helping me wash all of the clothes. This was 2 months before I had Brennan, and so we were just washing the baby clothes and getting them all put up in the nursery and getting everything ready for the new baby. Braces. So on June 6, 2006, we went to Stacy's office. Stacy was his physical therapist in Idaho Falls and tried on his new braces. We'd noticed a few months earlier that he would always stand or walk on his ankles. That couldn't be a good thing, so Stacy fitted his feet for braces. We were all excited to see how he would do with them. He looks so tall and cute standing with his braces on. They're so small. Like, the braces he wears now are so big. So it's so cute to see these small ones. And he's wearing his swim trunk outfit. It was just so cute. It was just a cute little outfit that we got for him. I think it was like at Mervyn's or something. Okay, then this is the first time he went swimming with Stacy. After trying out Jonas's new braces, we headed to the pool room. I had planned on going in with him so it wouldn't be so scary, but I couldn't find my Prego swimsuit. Jonas did not like being in the pool at all. Stacy couldn't do very much with him. So this was her, I guess she would say, I think she would say get me or something, or get the toys, trying to help him not be so afraid. And for the background, I just used a toilet paper roll. Oh, I see. So this is supposed to be a 2-page layout. Okay. But the way that I had it set up, it couldn't be on the same page. So maybe I should change around one of these layouts or something. So, because it's supposed to say, get me out of here. So that makes more sense. Okay, I was like, what? That didn't make sense. So finally he was able to get out. I did get in a little bit because I had some pants on that I could just pull up. So I sat in the pool for a little bit, but it didn't really help. So he just wanted me to pull him out. But anyway, so that is my 6th album. And the next one it'll be July 2006, which is when Brennan is born. So I'm excited to show you guys that one. So I'll be back next week with that one, and I hope you have a great scrappy week. Bye.